Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. Happy Saturday. So I'm headed to work and I'm running late again. I did good yesterday. I got there 15 minutes early, not so much today. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Maybe tomorrow I'll be on time again. But good thing about Saturday morning is there's not much traffic as there is during the weekdays, so that's a plus. Hopefully it won't take me as long to get there today.
Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. We're on our way to work. Right, Ralphie? Right, Marco? Say hi. 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 Be happy.
I bring my monster truck.
He's bringing his monster truck.
And that Jasper Jackson gave me.
Yeah. So, we're on our way to work. Ready for another busy day. So, we'll see how it goes. Might check in later. I don't know. Might just be too busy for all that. So we're just ready to start the day. Stop at QT, get our drinks, and go to work.
All right, I am off of work. Had a pretty good day today, and I'm headed home. Well, first I gotta stop and grab something to eat real quick. Brad went to the races with the boys because it's Saturday night, and I probably could have went because it's pretty warm outside. It's like 82 right now, I think. So it probably wouldn't be so cool out there tonight like it usually is. But I'll check with Brad and see how it was tonight. And if it's not too bad, then I may go next week maybe. If it's not about the same next week, temperature-wise, I'll go next week. The only bad thing is he leaves before I do, so maybe I can talk him into going a little bit later so that I can ride with him so I don't have to drive myself all the way out there. So, since they're gone, I'm gonna go home, grab something to eat real quick. I don't know what I want to stop and get to eat. I don't think we really have anything at home besides just like sandwiches. I don't really want that, so I don't know. I'll figure out something. And then go home and just do whatever. I have to record my Yankee Glitch haul video, so I'll record that real quick. And then I will try to, I think I'm going to try to figure out some stuff with my blogs. I need to figure out how to get I want to get a new intro and then a new outro. I want the outro where I've seen other people have it, like it shows like a previous video at the very end and it says like subscribe and all this stuff. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I just haven't had a chance to get around to doing that yet, so I want to do that. And then still work on creating a new channel or just the blogs. Once I get all that done, I want to create a separate channel just for the vlogs. So I'm going to try to work on getting some of that figured out. So, okay, I will check in a little bit later. I'm going to go try to figure out what I want to eat for dinner. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I keep forgetting to tell you guys this. I've been meaning to tell you guys this forever. I don't know if you all know that when you mail a letter now, normally when you would mail a letter in the mail, say like a card to somebody in the same town you're in, like say your next door neighbor or somebody down the street or wherever, just in the same city where you live in, if you would mail it like say on a Friday, then they would usually normally get it on the next day, like the Saturday, or like if you mailed it on a Monday, they would get it Tuesday. If you mailed it Tuesday, they would get it Wednesday, and so forth. They would usually always get it the next day if they lived right in the same city. Now, of course, if you mailed it out of state, it would take sometimes a couple of days or longer, 2 or 3 days, whatever. But now they've changed it. They changed it a few months back, where if you mail something now, it takes 2 days to get there. Even if they live right next door to you, they're not going to get it right the next day. It will take 2 days. So if you mail it on a Monday, they won't get it till Wednesday. You know, if you mail it Tuesday, they won't get it till Thursday. So I thought I would let you guys know that because the last 2 holidays, Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, I had I've noticed tons and tons of cards going through the mail late. Like Mother's Day was Sunday this year, of course, it's always on a Sunday, but well, they had all kinds of cards that were going out Sunday night for delivery for Monday, which means they were going to be a day late. They weren't going to be there by Mother's Day, which means a lot of people thought they could mail them Friday in the mailbox and then they would get there Saturday, which I know a lot of people thought that was going to happen. So that's why they put them, you know, they thought, I'll mail them on Friday and they'll get it by Saturday, which is how it used to be, but now it's not that way anymore. If you mail it on Friday, they're not going to get it till Monday. So I just thought I would let you know, that way you know you gotta give at least 2 days for a card to get there, even if they live right in the same city and town as you. It'll take 2 days to get there. It doesn't get there right the next day anymore. So just to give you a heads up, so you don't mail your card the day before thinking it's gonna be there and then it's gonna be late. There was all kinds of Valentine's Day cards that went out after Valentine's Day and all kinds of Mother's Day cards that went out after Mother's Day. So I just thought I would tell you guys that so you'll know. Mail them like I would mail them like 3 days earlier just to be safe.
What's up, guys? Off work, and we're on our way home. Look, don't know what's going on, but there was crazy cops going. But anyways, had a good busy day. Not so good in the morning. Had a really rude mother, but we won't get into that. But that wasn't the greatest. But that's part of the trade. Can't make everybody happy. So now we're on our way home to change real quick and to go to the races. I think I might go to the pits tonight, I don't know. And then next week I might let Marco go to the pits. It's just expensive to pay for both of us to go to the pits, because then we're paying $60 for 2 of us and it's just way too much. So anyways, I think I might go back there. If so, I'll be vlogging my niece getting into her car and all that, because that's kind of cool to see her getting in her car and getting ready and stuff. So anyways, we'll talk to you later.
Okay, so when I was getting ready for work this morning, I was looking on my phone on Facebook and I saw this message. I am a huge Janet Jackson fan, if you didn't know already, which I don't know, I might have said that in a vlog or two before, but I have loved Janet Jackson ever since Control back in 1986 when it came out. And I mean, I watched her on Good Times when I was younger too, but then her music I loved. When Control came out in 1986, I remember she was on the Grammy Awards and the American Music Awards, and I just was like in awe. I was just hooked ever since then. And then I've had every album of hers. I've seen her in concert on every tour, and I love her so much. And she hasn't had an album out since 2008, so it's been 7 years since she's had an album out, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for her to release a new album. And then we got this video that was released this morning. I'll show you here what it is.
Now you will. This year, new music, new world tour, a new movement. I've been listening. Let's keep the conversation going.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I couldn't believe it. I'm like a kid at Christmas time. You don't even know. I've been waiting this forever. I can't believe it. So I'm hoping that that's like maybe a part of a new song that we were hearing in the background there, because it sounded really good if it was. Just saying. I love it. I love when she does stuff like that, when she just comes out with just a little tease of something, you know, just gives a little tease of a song, and she doesn't show her face, and Awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope she comes back looking fierce as ever, and I hope she brings those six-pack abs back because I love those abs. Those abs were fierce, let me tell you. So I'm hoping the album is awesome because I can't wait. I will definitely go see her on tour, and I'm wondering if maybe she might be performing at the Billboard Music Awards this Sunday. I think, yeah, Billboard Music Awards. She might, I'm not sure, we'll see. But supposedly, I don't know when the album comes out. Sometime, I heard like maybe July or something, and I heard it could possibly be like a modern day Rhythm Nation type of album. So, and she's supposedly working with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, the producers that she worked with in her early years. So that will be good. I can't wait, I'm so excited.
Alright guys, in the pits tonight. I'm sure they'll put me to work. There's her car, straight ahead, with the purple 03. That's my brother and his wife. Hey, sorry, got interrupted. There's my brother working on his car. Kaylin's dad and my brother-in-law working on her car, getting it ready to go. Kaylin, ready to rock and roll. Okay, this is her car. I'll give you a little tour of it. She has a picture of her nephew in there to ride with her. I don't know how good the lighting is. And of course I have to sponsor her and my brother. That's my brother's car. It's his second year racing. Okay, so this is my brother's car. And of course my name's on this one because I can't sponsor one and not the other. But I sponsored him last year too, so. That's the inside of his car. He has the steering wheel on. Back of it, it's kind of funny because they put "Hurry Up, Kaylin." That's our niece.
are home.
Yeah.
Brad's home. Ralphie's home.
Paris
Marco's home.
Paris is home.
Paris was already home. She was here with me. Weren't you, Pear?
And it was a scary drive home.
It was scary. That's no lie.
It was storming outside and I had to drive home in it.
Did you be scared in there? Because it was.
And I had to shut the windows because it was blowing wet rain all inside the windows and I didn't realize that. So I had to wipe it up with a towel.
It's like on Monster Inc. Somebody's trying to get Sully and they're like, close the windows, all the windows.
Yeah.
And Mike Wazowski's kind of saving Sully because he's in trouble because the cops are trying to get him and they're like, who's in the middle?
Yeah.
They're like, who's Ronnie?
Yeah, look at this VP.
Who's Ronnie?
No, who's Ronnie?
Look at that VP.
Ronnie?
Oh,
Yeah. That's
you
on
guys know about
So-
me. Is I'm a big Call of Duty person in Minecraft, if anybody asks me. Because, you see this?
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Paris
Okay,
is-
so
That's like,
I'm just sitting here editing yesterday's vlog.
And
What kind of
nobody.
mean there?
And I
And
just
then,
tell you a funny thing.
What?
Brad's on his phone and you're on your camera and your computer. And Michael's on his tablet. That's a funny thing.
That's a funny thing. Yeah. All kinds of devices going on here. Now we need to get you one, Ralphie.
Me and Pierce are not doing nothing. We don't got our stuff.
They get you a tablet, don't they?
Yes, so.
Okay, so we're downstairs in the basement because the tornado sirens are going off outside. So we had to go to the basement.
I don't like.
What? So hopefully
Superman to the rescue.
it calms down outside here in a little bit and passes over us. Okay, we made it through the tornado. Didn't come here, but hit some other places not too far from us. They said some trees went down to some damage to some houses.
Yeah, where my family lives.
So
They're still texting me.
hopefully everybody's okay. So we're gonna end the vlog now because I've got to go to bed. Because I have to work tomorrow. So does Brad.
I do too, but I want to make sure my family's okay before I go to bed.
Alright, gotta be careful out there. These storms are dangerous.
It's crazy. We just came through where the tornado was too, from the races, so I'm glad we got home when we did.
Yep, glad you made it safe. Just made it here in time. Okay. Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.